Hey everybody, welcome back. Ready to do some Final Fantasy XIV? I know I am. Go ahead and launch in. Got a little bit of a snack before I came back. And we can get rid of deaths. Oh. Go ahead and log into 7.4, our little cute Lalafell. Got a little bit of a queue tonight. The queue doesn't seem to be moving, does it? There it goes. Guess it doesn't have to. It does its own thing. All right. So what we want to do, only got one eye. What only has one eye? Did I spell something wrong? I think I'm getting some stuttering again. Oh. Yeah. And Final Fantasy on Friday was running butter smooth too. Oh, yeah. You got an eye patch right now. Hi. Hello, Internet. I believe. Oh, another thing I did was redid my hotbar. Seems we're missing some of our abilities. Yeah, so I have another character. And I pulled over its HUD elements. We need to put, let's see, true thrust like that. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, I'll put that there for now. This will be a ranged talent once we get it. Go ahead and put that over there. And okay. Then we have some roll abilities as well. Put that there. That there. We'll put this here, maybe. Yeah. Change some key bindings, and so one of the key bindings I like to change in this game is find it. Where's key binding? I'll say. Oh, there it is. Key binding is on movement. They have move left and move right. By default, this is your A and D, but it just turns your character. I really don't like that. I like having strafe left and strafe right, so I definitely changed that. Here we go. I'm gonna go over to the Conjurer's Guild to unlock the Conjurer. It's right there. And then I think we're gonna go through some of our mail too. I believe one of the pieces of mail that we have has item called Minfilia's Earring. I think it was for pre-ordering Endwalker or digital upgrade for Endwalker or something like that. But it gives us, until we hit level 80, I think it gives us a 15% bonus to experience. Oh, we're supposed to talk to the receptionist first. Well met, adventurer. You're welcome to Stillglade Fane, any home of the Conjurers Guild. Sorry about that. We conjurers harness the powers of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby weave spells of healing and protection. Never do we seek noble souls to initiate our mysteries. Might you be such a soul? Come to join the guild? Yeah. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. This out of the way a little bit. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature, that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once brought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that Conjurer emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelves Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelves Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. The reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelves Wood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain great mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray speak with me again when you are ready. Alright. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurers Guild? Yep. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Asumiyan. Brother Asumiyan presides over the Conjurers Guild even as he serves the nation as hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Alright. Oh, another thing we need to do. We don't have any of these. That, get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. And what we want is gear sets. Fleet set. We brought over our gear sets from our other character too. That's interesting. All that, and we'll create a new gear set list that creates a set of all of our gear as a lancer, and we can just drag that down there, and you'll see why we did that in a minute. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Asumiyan.
master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of Conjurer. Pray attend me well. Conjurer is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to Conjurer than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, Conjurer may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for its relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet no true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us.
He is definitely mocking us, yeah.
Maybe that was too much to grasp on a single hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that Conjurer is not the sole province of the Conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12s would alike. Can you make this vow?
I suppose.
I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. We did it! If you would be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add it to the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of Conjurer. Take up your cane, Seven, and present yourself to me once more. I would assign you your first task as Conjurer of Stillglade fame.
All right. That guy's definitely mocking me. Changing classes. Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool to your main slot. So we'll open our character slot again. No test, no eye chart. Easy to get a Conjurer license, I see. Yeah, you can't really trust those guys. They'll let anybody in. Open this. We just got this weathered cane. Do that. Oh, we're naked. There we go. Army bonus. You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple Disciple of War and Magic classes, an experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. This bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current level and the level of your highest class. Use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise secondary classes. So we're not going to get a whole lot of benefit from that because we're going to try to level 3 classes at basically the same time so that we can keep showing you the different roles and how they progress as they grow in power. So now that we have new gear equipped, we create a new gear set for the Conjurer. Now, toggling between them is as simple as clicking your gear set. Pretty nice. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. They're over here. And this is our only spell right now. We're going to put it right there. Yeah. Brother Asumiyan wishes to assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. The part of conjurer becomes you, Seven. Without further ado, I shall assign you your first task as conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and, I may add, though no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the Twelveswood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Seven, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Alrighty. But before we do that, we're gonna try to give us a bonus to experience, so we're not taking so long to level up. We're out of there, and I think we want to go to, I think the delivery Moogle is at the amphitheater near it. He's right here. Yep. Hey, little buddy.
Look what we have here. 15 new letters have arrived just for you, Kupo.
So we got Moogle Head. We don't want to take those yet. This is the outfit that Polly got us. So we can actually look like a Moogle, but until we can glamour ourselves, it's not going to be super useful. We take all of that. You have obtained a whistle with which you can summon your very own minion. To learn the call minion action, you must first use the whistle. Once you have used the item, a new entry will appear in your minion guide, found under character in the main menu. You can either initiate the action from this menu or drag the icon, set it to one of your hotbars, and initiate it from there. Send your minion away, simply reselect the summoning icon. Minions can be summoned or dismissed at any time, and the whistle has no recast timer. Once you have learned the summoning action, you will never lose it, and it can be used with all classes or jobs. You can only summon one minion at a time. While minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they participate in battle. If you are KO'd, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it is it rests until you call upon it again. Cool. Untradeable items. You have obtained an untradeable item. This is yours and yours alone. It cannot be sold or traded. Unique items. You obtain a unique item. If this item is special, you can never possess more than one at a time. Okay. Go ahead and delete that. And take all of that. That was Menphilia's earring. Delete that. And take all of that. Yeah. And take all of that. Yeah. And take all of that. Yeah. Take all of that. Yeah. Ah, all room etiquette. Cool. All that. Yeah. Take all of that. Yeah. And take all of that. And delete that. Take all of that. Yeah. All that. Yeah. Look at all that. Yeah. That. Yeah, I could have done this on Friday too, but just felt like for Friday being like the main day for doing Final Fantasy, it was nicer to do this on an off day and just focus on main story on the main day. Now we can use this thing. Now summon this mount. Wind up Fran minion. Mount. The minion. The minion. And emote fist bump. Nice. For our minion. For a minion. Barding of light. That'll change. Give us an option to change the look of our chocobo when we get one. The minion. The mount. The minion. Another barding, black mage barding. The minion. The minion. The minion. Alright. A whole bunch of stuff. Just put this stuff down here for now. And we also changed our HUD interface so that it opens all of our bags at once instead of just one of them at a time. And there. Potion down there. These are all just reagents. For a meal. We should probably buy some more meals because we're going to want the food buff too. What we could buy some food at? Do that real fast. Sprint. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Metalcraft, jeweler, tailor, tool supplier. Doesn't sound like food. Apothecary, tradecraft, tinker. Culinarian sounds right. Go. What do we got? We can get more marmot steaks. We can do boiled eggs. Three-toed legs. Salted cod. These ones are like crafting based stuff. Flatbread, rabbit pie. That's for gatherers. Spell speed, piety. That might be okay for our healer. Piety, I think, helps our healing a little bit. Give us a little more points. Critical hit would probably be good for our Lancer. Go ahead and buy a stack of like 40 boiled eggs and like 40 orange juice. When we're on our healer, we'll use orange juice. And when we're on our Lancer, we'll use eggs. That should hold us over for a little while. Still got 2,000 gil. We'll go ahead and drink this orange juice. Yummy. Give us a nice little buff. And over here, another thing we want to do, we're going to automatically, oh, cool. Automatically puts that on. And Menphilia's earring, perfect. So that, oh, it gives us an increases experience earned by 30% when level 80 and below. Go ahead and put those on. Awesome. And whenever you change your gear, if you have a gear set saved, you just go ahead and update your gear set here, and then it'll remember the new items. Cool. So now we'll get 30% from the earring and 3% from our food. Very nice, very nice. I think we can find those squirrels and stuff just to the south in Central Shroud. So we'll go ahead and do that. Using our one ability. And I know Areland was wanting to see more of a magic ranged type character. That's kind of what the Conjurer does. Less DPS focused and will eventually be more healing focused. Of course, right now, the only thing we can do is DPS, although we just learned Cure. Cool. With Cure, we can cure ourselves. Yay. Yes, I like magic. Well. At least when you're starting out, pretty easy. There we go. Those guys done. Now I need to go find the Fungloir. Already level 3. I'm wondering if we can already pick up a leave quest or not. We try to do some fates too to get experience. Let's see if we can do this fate. That guy. We did this one on Friday. Take that, you fungus. The fungus among us. Not a very fun guy, though. Wow, we already hit level 5. I don't think we'll be able to hit level 16 in just 2 hours, though. Ah. Almost done with the fate. When you tab target, it's supposed to target like the closest enemies in front of you, but does not seem to do that all the time. Tag that guy. Oh, oh, we did finish it. Nice. Cool. All right. Oh, we can go ahead and kill these guys too. Since they're right there. And then we'll go back and get our class quest. We don't really have to worry about mana for a while either. As you get a little higher level, your abilities start using a lot more MP. Then you gotta start managing it a little better, but no, you pretty much just spam your stuff. Oh, I learned something else. Deals wind damage. Oh, it's a dot. Okay, and so we'll just go ahead and return.